Hello and welcome. Firstly, I'd like to thank and welcome our new subscribers to the channel. You're very welcome here. If you have any ideas for content, please leave me a comment and I'll do my best to try and oblige. So today I'm going to make another Christmas card. As you can see here, I've got a Conie Fong stamp set, which is by Crafter's Companion. These are quite cute. I've got a few of these. I'm going to use Joy today. Molly's Joy, she's called. So she comes. I've already stamped her, but it's quite a large stamp. Can't really see that now. That's it. It's quite a large stamp, and there are other things in there. There's some sentiments: joy to the world, sending love and joy, just a little Christmas note, and there's some snowflakes, some mittens, some more snowflake there, and her hat again, if we wanted to put that on there. So I have cut a panel which is 5¼ inches square. I've stamped her on in VersaFine Black. I'm going to colour her in using my alcohol markers, which are from Temu, and I will show you the colours as I'm using them. I'm going to do that on fast speed. I've got, as I say, I've got some others of these. I'm going to use a sentiment from this one, which is Holly Poinsettia, and I'm going to use the Thinking of You at Christmas as a sentiment on the front as well. So, but we'll get the colouring done first, and then we'll come back and do the rest. Okay, so I want to try and copy as closely to this as I can. So I'm going to start top to bottom. So I'm going to do the green first. So for the greens, I have pulled 55 and 59 from my pack. That's emerald green and pale green. So that's the green done. I think I'm going to use the blender on her tights just to lighten her knees up a little bit. So the red's next. I've got 10 deep red and 91 natural oak. so for the rim of her hat and her scarf, I'm going to leave those white. So I've pulled 75, which is a light, dark blue light. I'm hoping it's going to work to kind of make the white look less flat. So I'm just going to use it quite sparingly. It's going to go on dark, but it really does lighten up quite a bit. So just going to touch around the edges gently just to make that look less flat. So hopefully you can see that. Okay, I hope you can see the difference that's made. I'm quite pleased with that. So the next thing I'm going to do is the Joy and the yellow on her shoes. So I have pulled 33 melon yellow and 35 lemon yellow for that. For the keen-eyed of you, you'll have noticed I missed the red bow on the Joy strand, so I'm just going to colour that in. Yeah, next I think. So for that I have pulled 95 burnt sienna and 98 chestnut brown. So for her skin, her face, I've pulled 131, which is skin white, and 135, which is cherry pink. 131 will be for the bulk of her face, and 135 will be for her cheeks. It's a little bit pinker. Give her a bit of colour. Because I'm only using two colours on her face, I'm going over the areas which are under her hair again with the same colour, because that will make that a little bit stronger. I'm also going to do her ears, which are hidden in her hair, and I almost coloured earlier. So finally, just 135, a little bit of pink. I'm going to pop a little bit of pink on her ears because it's cold. They'd be a bit pink. Lovely. So there she is finished. She's a little bit paler than she is on the picture on the packaging, but I'm happy with her. I don't use alcohol markers very often, and I'm pleased with that. I'm more of a pencils girl, but pencils for this would have been a long time. These are much quicker, and I'm pleased with the effect that I've got. So she is going on to a 5 3/4 inch square card blank, but I'm going to mat her onto some red glitter card, which I got from Hobbycraft with some vouchers that I got for my birthday. I've cut the centre of that out because it's a waste to use the whole sheet, So I'm going to use some red tape to put her on there. So I'm going to go ahead and use some Collall to attach her to the main card base. So I've taken a sentiment from one of the other Conie Fong sets. So I'll show you this set quickly. This is Holly Poinsettia, and I've used this Thinking of You at Christmas. I've stamped that onto some white using some black VersaFine ink, and I have mapped that up on some of the red glitter card, the same as the backing here. So that's going to go in the top right hand corner. I'm going to put that on with some quick grab glue. So there's the finished card. I hope you've enjoyed today's content. If you have, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing, as it all helps the channel. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.